Extra new development in Newcastle Isak situation. Eddie Howe has spoken. Certain Liverpool little young superstar's birthday, and we're going to chop up the rest of the news. People, it's the morning meetup show. Let's get into it. Big up yourselves, everyone. Friday morning. Here we go. But we haven't woken up to here we go, guys. But you never know. We will see. We will see. How's everyone doing this morning? Hope everyone is good. Make sure you're smashing that like button on the way in. Subscribing if you are new. Morning, morning, morning. I see everybody filling in. Big up yourselves, people. Big up yourselves. Good morning. Right. Let's start off nice and easy, people. Coming by way of Fabrizio, Liverpool talent Lewis Kumas has decided to join Birmingham City on a season-long loan. Agreement is now reached with medical to follow. Big up Kumas, man. He's kind of got lost in a lot of all this situation that's been going on. I don't think he's ever going to quite make it at Liverpool, but he's a very talented youngster. So big up to him, man. Hope he does well. And yeah, man, I wish him all the best in the future. I think his time is up now at Liverpool. I do. At 19, by the time he comes back from this loan spell, he'll be 20. You ain't making it into the team if you're not already in by 20, I don't think. And I don't even mean you have to be starting week in, week out. I even mean being integrated into the first team. Kind of in a way like what Curtis Jones was, you know, where he wasn't playing all the time, but you knew he was part of the first team. So, I don't know, man. Let me know, people, what you lot think. But big up to him, man. Big up to him, and I hope he does well over there, man. Big up to Kumas. I just wanted to touch on this quickly before I went in because I don't know if you lot saw these developments last night, but apparently Aston Villa are actually after Jackson. Now, could they be doing that based on the fact that they kind of want to cash in on Ollie Watkins because of his age? Ollie Watkins is 30, and maybe they're thinking about like market value, cashing in on him. I'm not sure. Would you lot think? Because remember, Newcastle are the ones that have been touted as very interested in Ollie Watkins. I'm just trying to see if there's any dominoes that are about to fall here. Because obviously, if Villa get Jackson, which to be fair, I actually think that is a very good move for everyone. I think that's Jackson's level in that bunch of players, in that bunch of teams that are just behind the main 4 or 5 teams. He's not good enough to be Chelsea striker, but he's definitely good enough to be an Aston Villa striker. So yeah, man, I actually think Jackson's a good player. He's just not Chelsea level. So maybe some dominoes could start falling here, people. What do you think? And this happened yesterday as well, guys. I was very intrigued to get you lot's opinion on this one as well. Because obviously I haven't spoken to you guys since yesterday. Jacobs has released yesterday that Harvey Elliott's preference is to stay. I'm happy with that. You lot know already I'm happy with that. I'm not quite sure where he fits in the squad, but as a player, you lot know I love Harvey, so I ain't got no issue with that whatsoever. Let me know, people, what are you thinking about that one? Now, I don't know if you lot know about this development. This is from yesterday. Again, quite a bit of the news is basically from yesterday because there isn't really that much this early in the day for today. But Liverpool have apparently entered the race for Rodrigo. It is apparent that the winger will be on his way to the Premier League after apparently his agent getting in contact with 1 or 2 English teams to let them know they're the only destinations he will accept, and the Premier League is the only place he wants to go if he leaves Liverpool. I don't know if I'm gonna get drawn into this right now. If I'm being totally honest with you, I don't know, man. Let's one step at a time. You know what I mean? Like one step at a time. We ain't even been able to get the bloody the Gehi stuff done. So one step at a time, yeah. On that note, Steve Parish said this about Gehi. It is a difficult situation. Everyone has to sell players to comply with the rules. That's a situation that we will have to look at. over the next 11 days. I think it is pretty obvious, guys, going back to how much confidence I have in this Gehi move getting done. I think it's pretty obvious that Crystal Palace have come to the realization now they don't have much time left. They cannot let an asset of that level leave the club for free. It just doesn't make sense. If you're trying to have the money to replace him, you're going to have to get the money from the sale. So I think this will be done. I hate the fact that Liverpool have dragged this because he should have just already been a Liverpool player, risking injury every time he plays for Crystal Palace and whatnot. There are some rumours that regardless of where he goes, they're not going to sell him until after the second leg, which they won 1-0 in the first leg of their qualifier. I mean, I totally get where they're coming from in that one, and I would love to hope and pray that it came through unscathed and everything, but it's just all risk players playing for other clubs. Do you know what I mean? So this should have been done long time, but I think it will get done, people. Let me know again what you think of this one. And do you believe that Gehi will be a Liverpool player come the end of the window, people? Let me just go through a couple of the comments right now. Yeah, Glasner definitely wants him to stay. That's a fact. I was just saying. Bonkers thinks that Elliot will end up going because of the playing time he wants. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting, man. Troy says, when was the last time we had a proper bomber? A long time ago. Bro, about a month, maybe? When did we get Ekatike? It's about a month ago now, right? Like the beginning, was it like the beginning to the middle of July, I think, right? So what are we now? Yeah, like the middle of, yeah, it was a while ago. It would have been Ekatike stuff, though. Back to the Rodrigo side. I actually forgot to bring this up when I was talking about Rodrigo. Oh, yeah, Leone. Yeah, that's right. How can we forget Leone? I haven't actually read this article, but this was just to go with that Rodrigo stuff that broke yesterday. So this is broken today. The player has asked for advice and he is positive about Liverpool. Now, I haven't had a chance to read this article. I will read this article at some point. But the players I'm wondering who has he asked advice from? And that whoever that person is giving positive feedback on Liverpool. So, people, the Rodrigo stuff, I'm not gonna get myself too involved in all that right now. Like I said before, man, let's get this Isak stuff bloody sorted out, and then we'll, you know what I'm saying. A couple of people in the chat are saying they think it's Alisson. That would make perfect sense considering they obviously know each other and they're international teammates. Yeah, I'm intrigued, man. I'm intrigued about this Rodrigo stuff. Big up to this little
Liverpool have it back.
Gem of a 16-year-old who just turned 17 today. Man like Rio. Big up your damn self each and every time, young buck. It's Engamo's birthday today, turned 17, and he most definitely, big up the Redmen, is our future star boy. So happy birthday, little man. I know you ain't gonna see this, but just in case, let me drop that celebration beat. Big up, little man. And right, last but not least, guys, the only thing we really care about right about now is this Isak stuff. So Eddie Howe in his press conference, big up Indy as well on this one. There was a few quotes that came from him. One of them being, the club must act in the best interest of Newcastle and will do so in every case. It seems this is getting close to the end or will end very quickly. That's encouraging. That's encouraging. I can't lie. I don't know, people. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. I think that's positive. I think that is basically, once we get the game out of the way on Monday, you can have him. Fuck it. Just give us what we want and you can have him. We're sick of this shit. That is what I'm reading from that. Maybe I'm going over the top. Maybe I'm being too optimistic. People let me know. That is what I hear when I hear that. And obviously, Eddie Howe was confirmed that he had conversations with Isak before the end of the season, but says those discussions will and must remain private. Is that also a little bit of an inkling as Eddie Howe kind of having Isak's back a little bit? Like, look, what Isak was saying was right. I can't tell you that it was right, but you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I really don't know, people, at this point. All I do know is free my guy, man. Free Isak. We just need that Isak bomber. Yeah. Let's get this Monday game out of the way. Let's collect the 3 points at St. James's, and then we leave with 3 points and Isak, man. Free my guy. But people, it's been a pleasure. Big up your damn selves each and every time. Thank you for joining me on this. I just realized I've made a mistake. It's my bad. I'm not even going to point it out because most people might not even noticed it. But anyway, big up your damn selves. That's how you know I'm just tired this morning with a lot of shit on my mind. But people, let me know in the chat afterwards what you're thinking in the comments. Big up the chat. Appreciate you guys as always, man. Nearly 600 of you here in the morning. Big up your damn selves, everyone, man. Hope everyone has a blessed Friday. We will be back at 1:30, guys, with Kopish collab. And then we'll be back later on this evening as well with a Liverpool preview for that Newcastle game. So you got plenty of us today. So don't get bored. Make sure you tune back in. Put that notification on so you know when we're live. And we will catch you in a bit, people. And again, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Big up the damn selves, people. And we'll catch you later. Peace.